The minority in parliament had been raising issues with government decision to deploy soldiers to Jamaica to help in the reconstruction efforts over there. The ranking member on the Defense and Interior Committee raised that issue at a news conference, describing the intervention as simply a misplaced priority.
They are misplaced priority, and we cannot watch on unconcerned for the taxpayers' money to be misused in very misguided deployments. Sending troops to Benin, we need to understand which protocols under which this deployment is going to be undertaken, how many troops are going to be sent, how long this operation is going to be undertaken, and what is the cost to the state.
Prior to speaking, his leader, the minority leader Alexander Fenyomakin, had raised the same issue on the floor and demanded briefing from the Minister for Foreign Affairs or even the Defense Minister.
We are here as part of the ecosystem in the governance of the country. It cannot be that the members of parliament would have to be reading this in the news. And when we have ministers who are first to come and signal us of this policy, Mr. Speaker, if the ministers decide not to take this house serious, then what other forum would they take serious?
He also questioned why government will be sending resources to other countries when there were challenges within this country.
We know that people have been calling for relief. NADMO has been telling us that they don't have stock. So we need to understand, we know that the government would have to balance its obligation in foreign relations. But where you do not have enough to feed your own at home, doing international charity will require a curious concern.
Well, later in the day, the foreign minister, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, appeared before members explaining that this country, Ghana, will continue to offer support whenever it is necessary to compatriots across the world.
These enhanced and consequential humanitarian gestures were deliberate expressions of Ghana's diplomatic identity and values. In a global environment marked by increasing humanitarian needs and diminishing international attention, Ghana's actions carry significant moral and diplomatic weight. They signal Ghana's refusal to be indifferent to suffering and its determination to remain a responsible and compassionate actor on the international stage.
The decision to support Jamaica and others have become a sticking point for some members of the minority who continue to insist that the government must prioritize the resources that it has by supplying the needs of the local populace, the citizens of Ghana, before looking elsewhere. But government, through the foreign minister and the majority members of parliament, insist that Ghana cannot be an island, and if it desires that others should come to its aid when it's in trouble, then it must do same for other countries. Reporting for Joy News, Kweku Asante, Parliament House, Accra.